Hello, everyone, and welcome back to NB English Learning. I'm Noor, your friendly English learning partner, and sitting with me, as always, is my wonderful friend, Eman.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. Noor, today I have a story. And trust me, every time I remember it, I still laugh.
Really? Now I'm curious. What happened?
It was my very first day at college. I wanted everyone to think, wow, this boy looks smart. But something completely different happened.
Uh-oh. Whenever you say that, I know something funny is coming. Tell us everything.
So, I woke up very early. Actually, too early. My alarm rang at 5:30. I jumped out of bed. I checked my clothes 5 times. I polished my shoes. I packed my bag. Then I looked in the mirror and said, Eman, today is your big day. I felt excited, but also nervous.
That's completely normal. Most students feel nervous on their first day. Even I did.
Then I reached the college. Wow, the campus was huge. There were hundreds of students. Everyone looked confident. Some students were laughing. Some were taking selfies. Some were already making new friends. And there was me, standing quietly, holding my bag like it was a treasure.
You looked scared, didn't you?
Very scared. I looked at the college map, then at the buildings, then back at the map. After 10 minutes, I was even more confused.
Did you ask someone for help?
Well, I wanted to, but I was too shy. Finally, I saw a student walking by. I said, "Excuse me, where is room 203? He smiled and pointed to a building. I thanked him. Then I walked confidently in the wrong direction.
No way.
Warm, caring, encouraging. Yes, after climbing 3 floors, I discovered I was inside the library. Everyone was reading quietly, and I walked in saying, "Good morning, everyone." The librarian looked at me and whispered, "Please, be quiet." I wanted the floor to open so I could disappear.
Oh, Eman, only you can turn a library into a comedy show.
Wait, that's not the end. It gets even funnier.
Well, after hearing Eman's unforgettable first day, today's topic is First Day at College in English. Today, you'll learn how to introduce yourself, meet new classmates, ask for directions, join conversations, and speak confidently in English on your first day. So, let's begin. All right, Eman. After all that confusion, I think our listeners learned one important lesson. Never be afraid to ask for help.
Absolutely. If I had asked someone earlier, I wouldn't have greeted an entire library like it was a classroom.
Exactly. And that's why today's vocabulary will help everyone feel confident on their first day at college. Ready?
I'm ready, and this time, I promise I won't get lost.
College. Our first word is college. A college is a place where students study after finishing school. Simply put, it's where you learn new subjects, make new friends, and prepare for your future. Example, I started college last Monday.
I was so excited on my first day at college, even though I got lost.
Campus. Our next word is campus. Campus is the whole college area. It includes classrooms, the library, cafeteria, offices, and gardens. Example, our college campus is very beautiful.
When I first saw the campus, I thought, wow, this place is like a small city.
Classroom. A classroom is the room where students learn. Example, our English classroom is on the 2nd floor. Real life question, excuse me, where is classroom 205?
Now I know, not the library, the classroom.
Word 4, professor. A professor is a senior teacher at a college or university. They teach advanced subjects and guide students. Example, our English professor is very friendly.
At first, I thought professors were very strict, but mine smiled and said, "Relax. Everyone is nervous on the first day." That made me feel much better.
Word 5. Lecturer. A lecturer is also a college teacher. They give lectures and explain lessons. Example, the lecturer explained the lesson very clearly.
Sometimes learners think professor and lecturer mean the same thing. They are similar, but many colleges use them for different teaching roles.
Word 6. Student. A student is a person who studies. Example, I'm a first-year college student.
Every successful doctor, engineer, teacher, or scientist was once a student.
Word 7. Classmate. A classmate is someone who studies in the same class as you. Example, my classmates are very helpful.
On my first day, I didn't know anyone. By the end of the week, I already had 3 new classmates who became my friends.
Word 8. Timetable. A timetable tells you when each class starts and finishes. Example, my timetable says English starts at 9 a.m.
Always check your timetable. Otherwise, you might walk into the wrong classroom, just like someone we know.
We all know who that is. Word 9. Orientation. Orientation is a special program for new students. It helps you learn about the college, meet teachers, meet classmates, and understand the campus. Example, tomorrow we have our orientation program.
I wish I had paid attention during orientation. Maybe then I wouldn't have visited the library by mistake.
Word 10. Assignment. An assignment is homework or a project your teacher gives you. Example, our professor gave us our first assignment.
And remember, don't wait until the last minute.
Word 11. Library. A library is a quiet place where students read books and study. Example, I'm studying in the library.
And please, don't shout, "Good morning, everyone," inside the library.
Word 12. Cafeteria. The cafeteria is where students eat food. Example, let's have lunch in the cafeteria.
That's where I finally made my first friend. He said, "Is this seat free?" I said, "Yes, please sit down." And just like that, we became friends.
Word 13. Backpack. A backpack is the bag students carry on their backs. Example, my backpack is full of books.
Mine was so heavy, I felt like I was carrying bricks.
Word 14. Semester. A semester is one part of the college year. Many colleges have 2 semesters every year. Example, this is my first semester.
Every semester gives us a new chance to learn something exciting.
Word 15. Schedule. Our last word is schedule. A schedule is your daily plan. It tells you what to do and when to do it. Example, my class schedule is very busy.
I always check my schedule every morning. It helps me arrive at the right classroom, not the library.
So today we've learned 15 useful college words. Can you repeat them with us? College, campus, classroom, professor, lecturer, student, classmate, timetable, orientation, assignment, library, cafeteria, backpack, semester, schedule. Excellent! You're already sounding more confident.
And don't worry if you can't remember all 15 words today. Learn 2 or 3 words every day. Use them in your own sentences. Soon, they'll become part of your everyday English.
Well, Eman, now that we've learned some useful college vocabulary, let's continue your first day story. But this time, our listeners are going to learn grammar naturally through your experience. No boring grammar rules, just a real conversation.
Thank goodness. Grammar always sounds scary until you explain it.
Exactly. Let's begin. Simple present. Eman, tell me about your college now. What is your daily routine?
Well, I wake up at 6:30 every morning. I get ready, I pack my backpack, then I go to college by bus.
See, everyone? Eman is talking about things he does every day. He says, I wake up, I pack my backpack, I go to college. These are daily habits.
Yes, every morning I drink tea before leaving home. If I don't, I feel sleepy in class.
I'm exactly the same. I always carry a bottle of water and a notebook. Small habits make our day easier. Present continuous. Now, imagine we're standing on the college campus right now. What is happening around us?
Oh, I can see many students. Some students are talking together. Others are walking to their classrooms. A few students are taking photos. Someone is reading a book under a tree.
Wonderful. You're describing what is happening right now. Listen carefully. Students are talking. They are walking. Someone is reading. These sentences help us describe actions happening at this moment.
And look, that new student is looking at the campus map. He looks just as confused as I was.
Maybe he's thinking, where am I supposed to go? Simple past. Now, let's go back to your first day. What happened?
I arrived at college very early. I entered the main gate. I smiled at everyone. Then I looked at my timetable, but I couldn't understand it.
Oh no! Then what happened?
I walked into the wrong building. I opened the classroom door. Everyone looked at me. The teacher smiled kindly and said, "Young man, this is the final year classroom."
That must have been embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. I apologized. I left quietly. Then I finally found my own classroom.
Introducing yourself. Meeting new people is one of the most exciting parts of college. How did you introduce yourself?
I smiled and said, "Hello, I'm Eman. It's nice to meet you."
That's perfect. I introduced myself like this. Hi, my name is Noor. I'm a first-year student. I'm happy to meet everyone.
Simple English is always the best. You don't need difficult words. A smile makes your introduction even better.
After introducing yourself, you'll probably ask some questions.
Exactly. I asked so many questions on my first day.
Like what?
I asked, where is the library? What time does our class begin? Who is our English professor? Which classroom is ours? When is lunch break?
Excellent. Those little question words are very useful. Who, what, where, when, why, which, how. If you use them every day, speaking English becomes much easier.
Sometimes we need help. How can we ask politely?
Instead of saying, help me, I can say, can you help me? Or even more politely, could you help me, please?
Exactly. Imagine you're looking for room 205. You can ask, excuse me, could you tell me where room 205 is?
Or if I need a pen, I can ask, can I borrow your pen for a minute?
People usually appreciate polite English. Adding please and smiling makes a big difference.
Now let's describe our college.
There is a beautiful garden near the entrance. There is a large library beside the science building. There is a small cafe next to the cafeteria.
Very good. Now use there are.
There are many classrooms in our college. There are hundreds of students on campus. There are friendly teachers everywhere. There are lots of books in the library.
Wonderful. You're not memorizing grammar. You're using it naturally while telling a story. That's exactly how real English works.
Let's tell one short story using everything we've learned.
Every morning, I wake up early and go to college. Right now, I'm sitting in my English classroom with my classmates. Yesterday, I met a new friend during orientation. His name is Ali. I asked, "Where are you from?" He smiled and answered, "I'm from Lucknow." Then I said, "Could you help me find the library?" He laughed and said, "Of course, come with me." There's a beautiful library near the main building, and there are many comfortable places to study. That was the moment I realized something important. College isn't just about books. It's about meeting kind people, learning new things, and growing every single day.
That was a beautiful story, Eman. And dear listeners, did you notice you just practiced everyday English without feeling like you were studying grammar?
Exactly. When grammar becomes part of a real conversation, it feels natural. And that's how we want you to learn English here on NB English Learning, one conversation at a time. All right, everyone. Now it's time for one of my favorite parts of our podcast, pronunciation practice.
Oh, yes. Sometimes I know the meaning of a word, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly.
And that's completely normal. Good pronunciation doesn't mean speaking like a native speaker. It means speaking clearly so people can understand you. So let's practice together. Repeat after us. Word 1, college. Repeat after me. College. Excellent. Example, I go to college every weekday.
Not college, just college. Nice and simple. Word 2, campus.
Campus. The stress is on the first syllable. Example, our campus is very beautiful.
The campus has a big garden and many classrooms. Word 3, professor.
Professor. Listen carefully. Pro, fess, or. Example, our English professor is kind.
My professor always smiles before starting the lesson. That makes everyone feel relaxed. Word 4, schedule.
Schedule. In American English, you'll often hear schedule. In British English, many people say schedule. Both are correct. Example, my class schedule is busy today.
I always check my schedule before leaving home. Word 5, library.
Library. Many learners accidentally say every syllable very slowly. Native speakers often say it smoothly. Library. Example, I'm studying in the library.
And remember, speak quietly in the library. Word 6, orientation.
Orientation. Take your time. Ori-en-te-shun. Example, our orientation starts at 9 a.m.
Orientation helped me understand the whole college. Word 7, assignment.
Assignment. Notice the word sign inside it. A-sign-ment. Example, I finished my assignment yesterday.
Always submit your assignment on time. Word 8, comfortable.
This word surprises many learners. We don't usually pronounce every letter. Instead of saying comfortable, most people simply say comfortable. Example, this chair is very comfortable.
Our college library has comfortable chairs, perfect for studying. Word 9, different.
Different. Notice how smoothly it sounds. Diff-rent. Example, every student has different dreams.
That's true. Everyone learns in a different way. Word 10, beautiful.
Beautiful. Not beautiful. Say it smoothly. Beautiful. Example, our college campus is beautiful.
And our friendship is beautiful too.
Aw, thank you, Eman. That's so sweet. Let's read all 10 words together one more time. Ready? College. Campus. Professor. Schedule. Library. Orientation. Assignment. Comfortable. Different. Beautiful. Wonderful.
If some words feel difficult today, don't worry. Practice them for just 5 minutes every day. Record your voice, listen again, and you'll be surprised how quickly your pronunciation improves.
Exactly. Remember, clear pronunciation comes from practice, not perfection. So keep speaking, keep smiling, and never be afraid to make mistakes. Every word you practice today brings you one step closer to speaking English confidently. Now, Eman, let's imagine it's your very first day at college. You walk through the main gate. There are hundreds of students everywhere. Some are laughing, some are taking photos, some are looking just as nervous as you. How would you start a conversation?
Honestly, Noor, I would probably stand there with my backpack, looking around, pretending I'm checking my phone, even if nobody texted me.
I think many listeners can relate to that. Sometimes we look busy because we're shy. But remember, almost everyone feels nervous on their first day.
That's true. I looked around and finally saw another student standing alone. I took a deep breath and walked toward him. I said, "Hi, is this your first day too?" "Yes, I'm a little nervous." "Me too. I'm Eman." "Nice to meet you. I'm Ahmed." "Nice to meet you too."
See? That wasn't difficult at all. One simple question can start a beautiful friendship. Useful expressions. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Nice to meet you. I'm Noor. I'm Eman. What's your name? Is this your first day? Where are you from? What course are you studying?
Asking someone's name. Sometimes we forget how simple English can be. You don't need difficult sentences. Just be polite. For example, "Hello, my name is Eman. What's your name?" "My name is Sarah. Nice to meet you." "Nice to meet you too. Which department are you in?" "I'm in the English department. What about you?" "I'm studying business administration." "That's wonderful. Maybe we'll meet again." "I hope so. Have a great day."
See? Simple English, natural conversation. Friendly smile, that's enough. Asking where the classroom is. Now imagine you're lost. You don't know where your classroom is. Don't panic, just ask politely.
Excuse me, could you help me?
Of course. What's the matter?
I'm looking for room 204. Could you tell me where it is?
Sure. Go straight, turn left. It's on the second floor.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Very nice. Let's learn some useful direction words. Go straight. Turn left. Turn right. First floor. Second floor. Next to. Across from. Near. Behind. In front of. These expressions are useful everywhere, not only at college.
Talking to the teacher. Many students feel shy when talking to professors, but teachers are there to help you. Let's practice. Good morning. Please come in.
Good morning, Professor. I'm Eman. Today is my first day. I'm sorry, I couldn't find the classroom.
That's completely okay. Many new students get lost. Welcome to our class. Please have a seat.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to learn.
Wonderful. If you need any help, feel free to ask. Did you notice? The teacher spoke kindly. So don't be afraid. Teachers appreciate polite students.
Finding the cafeteria. After 2 long classes, I became very hungry. Very, very hungry.
I knew food was coming into your story. Go on.
I asked another student, "Excuse me, where is the cafeteria?"
It's beside the library. Just walk straight. You'll see many students eating there.
Thank you. I was starving.
Then don't waste time. Go quickly before the lunch line gets longer.
That's exactly what I did.
Useful sentence. Where is the cafeteria? Let's repeat. Where is the cafeteria? One more time. Where is the cafeteria? Excellent.
Borrowing a pen.
Oops. You enter class. The teacher says, "Take out your pen." And suddenly, you realize you forgot your pen at home. What will you do?
That happened to me once. I looked at my classmate and politely asked, "Excuse me, could I borrow your pen, please?"
Of course. Here you are.
Thank you so much. I'll return it after class.
No problem. Notice the polite sentence. Could I borrow your pen, please? Much better than saying, give me your pen. Always use polite English. Joining a group discussion. Teacher, today everyone will work in groups. Please form groups of 4. Oh no, I don't know anyone. What should I do? Simple. Walk over with confidence, smile, and say, Hi, may I join your group? Of course. Please join us. Thank you. My name is Eman. Nice to meet everyone. I'm Ali. I'm Sarah. I'm David. Nice to meet all of you. Let's do our best. See? Nobody said no, go away. Most students are happy to make new friends. Introducing yourself. Finally, let's practice a complete self-introduction. Ready? Hello, everyone. My name is Noor. I'm a first-year college student. I'm from India. I'm studying English. I enjoy reading books. I love learning new languages. I'm happy to meet new friends. Thank you. Now, my turn. Hello, everyone. My name is Eman. I'm studying computer science. I enjoy football. I also love eating pizza. Laughs. I'm excited about college life. I hope we become good friends. Thank you. Wonderful. Dear listeners, practice introducing yourself every day. Stand in front of a mirror. Smile. Speak slowly. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Remember, every friendship begins with a simple hello. All right, everyone. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine today is your very first day at college. You are standing outside the main gate. Your heart is beating a little faster. You are excited, but also nervous.
That was exactly how I felt. I looked at the huge college building and thought, wow, this place is much bigger than my school. Then I checked my bag 3 times. Notebook? Yes. Water bottle? Yes. Pen? Yes. Confidence? Maybe not.
That's completely normal. Let's walk into the campus together.
Good morning. Welcome to Sunshine College. How may I help you? Good morning. I am a new student. Today is my first day. Could you please tell me where the orientation hall is? Certainly. Go straight, turn left, then take the stairs to the 2nd floor. You'll see a big sign that says Orientation Hall. Thank you so much. You are very welcome. Have a wonderful first day.
Did everyone notice? Eman didn't say, where orientation? Instead, he asked politely, could you please tell me where the orientation hall is? That sounds much more natural and respectful.
As I walked toward the hall, I looked completely lost. A senior student noticed me. Hi, you look a little confused. Is everything okay? Yes, well, not really. It's my first day. I'm trying to find classroom B204. Don't worry, we've all been there. Come with me. I'm going in the same direction. Really? Thank you. You're very kind. No problem. By the way, I'm Ahmed, 2nd-year student. Nice to meet you. I'm Eman. Relax. After 1 week, you'll know every corner of this campus. I hope so. Right now, every building looks exactly the same. That's so true. Every first-year student feels that way.
Hi, is anyone sitting here?
No, please have a seat.
Thanks. I'm Sarah. What's your name?
I'm Eman. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
I'm from Lucknow. How about you?
I'm from Delhi. Today's my first day too. Honestly, I'm a little nervous.
Really? That makes 2 of us.
Don't worry. Maybe we'll become good friends.
I'd like that.
See? Friendships often begin with simple conversations. One smile, one greeting, one question. That's all it takes.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your first semester. My name is Professor David. I'll be teaching English communication.
Good morning, Professor.
Before we begin, let's introduce ourselves. Who would like to go first?
I'll try.
Wonderful. Please stand up.
Hello, everyone. My name is Eman. I'm from Lucknow. I'm interested in learning English and making new friends. Thank you.
Excellent introduction. Well done. Everyone, let's welcome Eman.
Thank you. Now I feel much better.
Sometimes the hardest part is simply speaking for the first time. After that, everything becomes easier.
Any questions?
Yes, Professor. May I ask something?
Of course.
When should we submit our first assignment?
Next Friday. Please upload it online by 5 p.m.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Never hesitate to ask questions. That's how we learn.
Exactly. Teachers appreciate students who ask questions politely. Eman, I'm going to the cafeteria. Would you like to come?
Definitely. I'm already hungry.
What's your favorite food?
Anything delicious, especially biryani.
Biryani too. Looks like we'll become good friends.
I think so.
See, food is one of the easiest ways to start a conversation.
Scene 7. During the break. Eman, I'm going to the cafeteria. Would you like to come?
Definitely. I'm already hungry.
What's your favorite food?
Anything delicious, especially biryani.
I love biryani too. Looks like we'll be good friends.
I think so.
See? Food is one of the easiest ways to start a conversation. Scene 8. A funny moment. At the cafeteria. Excuse me, could I have 1 sandwich and 1 orange juice, please?
Certainly. Anything else?
No, thank you. Eman pays and walks away happily. Eman, where is your sandwich?
Oh no. I forgot to pick it up. I only took the juice.
That's okay. First day excitement can make anyone forget things. Scene 9. End of the first day.
Well, our first day is over. How do you feel?
Much better than this morning. I came here feeling nervous. Now I have new friends, I know my classroom, I've met my teacher, and I even know where the cafeteria is.
That's progress.
Exactly. Every first day feels difficult at first, but by the end of the day, everything starts to feel familiar.
And remember, everyone, don't be afraid to smile. Introduce yourself, ask questions, and make new friends. Every confident college student was once a nervous beginner.
Beautifully said, Eman. Dear listeners, if today were your first day at college, how would you introduce yourself? What would you say to your new classmates? Pause this podcast and practice these conversations aloud. The more you speak, the more confident you'll become. Now it's time for one of my favorite parts of today's episode. We're going to learn useful daily English expressions that you can actually use on your very first day at college. These are simple, natural, and very common. So, Eman, are you ready?
Absolutely, Noor. I wish I had learned these expressions before my first day. They would have made my life much easier. Expression 1. Hello, I'm...
The first expression is very simple. Hello, I'm... We use this when we introduce ourselves. Example. Hello, I'm Noor. Nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm Eman. I'm a first-year student.
Very nice. You can also say, Hi, I'm Noor. Hello, my name is Noor. Both are correct.
Expression 2. Nice to meet you.
This is one of the most important expressions. When someone tells you their name, you can say, Nice to meet you, Sarah. I'm Eman. Example. Sarah. Hi, I'm Sarah.
Nice to meet you, Sarah. I'm Eman.
It sounds friendly and polite. People always appreciate hearing it. Expression 3. Is this seat 3? Imagine you enter a classroom. There's an empty chair. Before sitting down, ask politely, Is this seat free? Example. Excuse me, is this seat free? Classmate? Yes, please sit down. Eman. Thank you. Simple, respectful, and natural.
Expression 4. Which class are you in? When you meet someone new, you might want to know which class they attend. You can ask, which class are you in? Example. Which class are you in?
I'm in English communication. How about you?
I'm in computer science.
Great conversation starter. Expression 5. Could you help me? Never be afraid to ask for help. Use this polite sentence. Could you help me? Example. Excuse me, could you help me? I'm looking for classroom B204. Senior student? Of course. Follow me. People are usually happy to help when you ask politely.
Where is the library?
Every college has a library. Sooner or later, you'll need to find it. Example. Excuse me, where is the library? Receptionist. Go straight and turn right. It's next to the science building.
Easy and useful. Expression 7. I'm a first-year student.
If you're new, simply say, I'm a first-year student. Example. Classmate, are you new here? Yes, I'm a first-year student.
This helps others understand that you're just starting college. Expression 8. Would you like to study together?
Making friends is easier than you think. Try asking, would you like to study together? Example. The exam is next week. Would you like to study together?
Sure, that's a great idea. Studying with friends makes learning more fun and less stressful. Expression 9. See you tomorrow.
At the end of the day, don't just walk away silently. Smile and say, see you tomorrow. Example. Bye, Noor. See you tomorrow.
See you. Have a great evening.
Expression 10. Have a nice day.
This is one of the friendliest expressions in English.
Example. Receptionist. Here's your student ID. Have a nice day. Thank you. You too.
Always remember to reply, you too. It's polite and natural. Quick practice together. All right, everyone, let's practice together. I'll say the situation and Eman will answer. Ready? Situation 1. You meet a new student.
Hello, I'm Eman. Nice to meet you.
Situation 2. You want to sit next to someone.
Excuse me, is this seat free?
Situation 3. You're lost.
Could you help me? Where is the library?
Situation 4. You want to make a new friend.
Would you like to study together?
Situation 5. The class is over.
See you tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Excellent. These 10 expressions are used every day in colleges, schools, universities, and even workplaces. If you practice them out loud every day, they will become natural and you'll feel much more confident speaking English. In the next part of our NB English Learning Podcast, we'll learn idioms and phrases that native English speakers often use in college life and daily conversations. Stay with us. Now, welcome back, everyone, our idioms part. Now, it's time for one of the most exciting parts of today's episode. Today, we're going to learn some common English idioms. Now, Eman, do you know what an idiom is?
I think so. An idiom is a phrase whose meaning is different from the actual words. For example, if someone says it's raining cats and dogs, it doesn't mean animals are falling from the sky.
Exactly. Idioms make your English sound more natural and more like a native speaker. Don't worry, you don't need to memorize hundreds of idioms. Just learn a few useful ones and use them in daily conversations. Let's begin. 1. Break the ice. Our first idiom is break the ice.
Meaning, to start a conversation and help people feel comfortable. Oh, I remember this from my first day at college. Everyone was quiet. No one was talking. Then one student smiled and said, "Hi, I'm Ali. What's your name?" Immediately, everyone started talking. He really broke the ice.
Exactly. Example. I told a funny joke to break the ice on my first day.
Or, playing a small game in class can help break the ice. 2. Hit the books. This one sounds dangerous. Are we going to hit our books?
No, nobody should hit their books. Meaning, it means to start studying seriously.
Example.
Our exams are next week. It's time to hit the books.
Yesterday, I watched movies. Today, I have to hit the books.
That's a sentence many students understand.
3. Learn the ropes.
The next idiom is learn the ropes, meaning to learn how something works, usually when you're new at a place.
That describes every first-year student. At first, I didn't know where the library was. I didn't know my classrooms. I didn't know my timetable. But after a few weeks, I learned the ropes.
Wonderful. Example. Don't worry if you're confused. You'll learn the ropes very soon.
4. On the same page.
Here's another useful idiom. On the same page, meaning to understand each other and agree about something.
Like when we work on our podcast?
Exactly. Before recording, we make sure we're on the same page about today's topic.
Example. Teacher, is everyone on the same page before we continue? Students.
Yes. When everyone understands the lesson, the whole class is on the same page. Oh, finally, cake. Sadly, no real cake today, meaning something that is very easy. Example, after practicing English every day, speaking becomes a piece of cake.
At first, introducing myself felt difficult. Now, it's a piece of cake.
Excellent. Practice makes difficult things become easy. Quick practice together. Let's practice. I'll give a situation and Eman will choose the correct idiom. Situation 1. You meet new classmates and start a friendly conversation.
I want to break the ice.
Situation 2. Your exams start tomorrow.
It's time to hit the books.
Situation 3. You're new at college and slowly understand everything.
I'm learning the ropes.
Situation 4. Everyone agrees on the group project.
We're all on the same page.
Situation 5. After months of practice, speaking English feels easy.
Speaking English is a piece of cake.
Perfect. Dear listeners, don't worry if you can't remember all these idioms today. Choose just one idiom each day, use it in a sentence, and repeat it aloud. Little by little, your English will sound more natural and more confident.
And here's a fun challenge for you. Can you write one sentence using any of today's idioms? For example, I need to hit the books because my exam is tomorrow. Or, my new classmate told a joke to break the ice. Share your sentence in the comments. We'd love to read it.
Wonderful job, everyone. Now that you've learned useful idioms, in the next part of our NB English Learning Podcast, we'll share practical English tips to help you make friends, speak confidently, ask teachers questions politely, and enjoy your first day at college. Stay with us. So far, we've learned vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, useful expressions, and even some idioms. Now it's time for something very practical. Today, Eman and I are going to share some simple tips that can make your first day at college much easier. These are not just English tips. These are confidence tips too.
Exactly. Because speaking English isn't only about knowing words. It's about knowing how to use them in real life. And believe me, I made plenty of mistakes on my first day. Tip 1. How to make friends.
Many students worry about making new friends, but here's a secret. Almost everyone around you is feeling the same way. They're nervous too. So don't wait for others to start the conversation. You can take the first step. Simply smile and say, "Hello, I'm Noor. Nice to meet you." That one sentence can begin a wonderful friendship.
That's exactly what happened to me. On my first day, I was sitting alone in the classroom. I kept looking at my phone because I felt shy. Then one student came over and asked, "Hi, is this seat free?" I smiled and said, "Yes, of course." A few minutes later, we were talking like old friends. Sometimes one simple hello changes everything.
Here's another easy question you can ask.
Which course are you studying? Or where are you from? People usually enjoy talking about themselves. Just listen carefully and smile.
Tip 2. How to speak confidently.
Many English learners think, my English isn't perfect. But remember, nobody speaks perfectly all the time. Confidence comes before perfection. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Don't rush. If you forget a word, don't panic. Take a small pause and try again.
I remember introducing myself to the class. My hands were shaking. My voice was shaking. Even my backpack felt nervous. But after saying just 3 sentences, I felt relaxed. The difficult part was only the beginning.
That's true. The more you speak, the more confident you become. Every conversation is practice. Every mistake is progress.
Tip 3. How to ask teachers questions politely.
Sometimes students don't ask questions because they're afraid, but teachers are there to help you. Instead of saying, I don't understand, try these polite sentences. Excuse me, could you explain that again, please? Could you repeat that, please? I have a question. May I ask something? These expressions sound polite and respectful.
One day, my professor explained an assignment. Honestly, I understood only half of it. Instead of staying confused, I raised my hand and said, Excuse me, professor, could you explain the last part again, please? The professor smiled and explained it once more. After class, several students thanked me because they were confused too.
See? Asking questions doesn't make you look weak. It shows that you're interested in learning. Tip 4. How to remember names. Meeting many new people can be exciting, but remembering everyone's name can be difficult. Here's a simple trick. When someone introduces themselves, repeat their name. For example, nice to meet you, Sarah. Repeating the name helps your brain remember it.
Another trick is to connect the person's name with something memorable. For example, Ali likes football. Fatima loves reading. Now your brain remembers both the name and something about the person.
And don't be afraid to ask again. You can politely say, I'm sorry, could you remind me of your name? People understand. It happens to everyone. Tip 5. Common mistakes first-year students make.
All right. Now let's talk about some funny mistakes, because I made almost all of them. Mistake number 1. Trying to look confident instead of asking for help. I walked around the campus for 20 minutes because I didn't want to ask where my classroom was. In the end, I was late.
Lesson learned. If you're lost, ask someone politely. People are usually happy to help.
Mistake number 2. Not checking the timetable. I once went to the wrong classroom. I sat there for 10 minutes before realizing it wasn't even my class.
Always check your timetable before leaving home. It saves time and reduces stress.
Mistake number 3. Being too shy to make friends. I thought everyone already had friends, but actually, everyone was waiting for someone to say hello.
That's why we encourage you to smile, introduce yourself, and join conversations. One small step can lead to lifelong friendships.
Final practical challenge. Dear listeners, tomorrow, try these 3 simple things. Number 1, introduce yourself to one new person. Number 2, ask one polite question in English. Number 3, smile at someone. You'll be surprised how much confidence these small actions can build.
And don't worry if you make mistakes. I still make mistakes sometimes. Eman corrects me, and then we both laugh.
That's how learning works. Mistakes are not failures. They're part of the journey. So be brave, be kind, keep practicing, and enjoy every moment of your college life.
Absolutely. Every great friendship starts with a simple hello. Every confident speaker starts with one small conversation. And every successful college journey begins with a wonderful first day.
In our next section, Noor will share a special motivational message that every new college student needs to hear.
Dear friends, before we end today's lesson,
I want to talk to you from my heart. If you are listening to this before your first day at college, you might be feeling excited. You might be feeling nervous. Maybe you're wondering, will I make new friends? Will I understand my teachers? What if I make mistakes while speaking English? If you're feeling that way, I want you to know something very important. It's okay to feel nervous. Every student feels nervous on their first day. Even the students who look confident, even the students who smile all the time, they all had a first day too.
That's absolutely true, Noor. When I walked into my college for the first time, I looked around and thought, everyone knows what they're doing, except me. But after talking to a few classmates, I realized something surprising. They were nervous too. We were all trying to hide our nervousness.
Exactly. Sometimes we think we're the only ones who feel scared, but we're not. Remember this beautiful thought. Every confident student was once a beginner. No one is born confident. Confidence grows little by little. Every time you introduce yourself, every time you ask a question, every time you speak English, you become a little stronger.
And here's another lesson I learned. On my first day, I didn't know anyone. By the end of the week, I had friends to sit with, friends to laugh with, and friends to study with. That's why I truly believe every new friend was once a stranger. So don't be afraid to say, "Hello, I'm Eman." That simple sentence could begin a lifelong friendship.
Beautifully said, Eman. Dear listeners, don't compare yourself with others. Some people speak confidently on the first day. Some people need a little more time. Both are perfectly okay. Your journey is your own. Take one step at a time. Celebrate every small improvement. Even if today you learn just one new English sentence, that's still progress.
And remember, mistakes are not something to fear. They're your teachers. Every mistake helps you improve. If you pronounce a word incorrectly, smile. Learn the correct pronunciation and try again. That's how real learning happens.
So today, I want you to remember these 4 powerful sentences. Repeat them with me. It's okay to feel nervous. Every confident student was once a beginner. Every new friend was once a stranger. Every successful journey starts with one first day. Wonderful. Keep these words in your heart whenever you feel afraid.
And here's a small challenge for you. Tomorrow, smile at one new person. Introduce yourself and ask one simple question in English. That's all. Small steps create big confidence.
We believe in you. No matter where you're from, no matter what your English level is, you can do this. Keep learning, keep practicing, and never stop believing in yourself. Because one day you'll look back at your first day at college and smile. Section 10, Recap. Before we say goodbye, let's take a quick look at everything we learned today. If you remember just a few things from today's episode, you'll already be much more confident on your first day at college. Vocabulary review.
Today we learned many useful college words. College, a place where you study after school. Campus, the area where college buildings are. Classroom, a room where students learn. Professor, a senior teacher at college. Lecturer, a teacher who gives lectures. Student, a person who studies. Classmate, someone who studies in the same class. Timetable, your class schedule. Orientation, a program for new students. Assignment, homework or a project. Library, a quiet place to study and read books. Cafeteria, a place where students eat. Backpack, a bag you carry on your back. Semester, one part of the academic year. Schedule, your daily or weekly plan.
Wow, that's a lot of vocabulary. But because we learned it through stories and conversations,
It's much easier to remember.
Grammar review.
Today, we also practiced grammar naturally. Present simple. I study English every day. She goes to college. Present continuous. I am looking for my classroom. We are talking to new classmates. Past simple. I felt nervous. I met many new friends. We found the library. Introductions. Hello, I'm Noor. My name is Eman. Nice to meet you. WH questions. Where is the classroom? What is your name? Who is your professor? When does the class start? Why are you smiling? How can I reach the library? Can, could. Can I sit here? Could you help me? Can you repeat that? Could I borrow your pen? There is, there are. There is a library near the classroom. There are many students on campus.
See, grammar doesn't have to be scary. When you use it in real conversations, it becomes much easier.
Pronunciation review. Let's repeat today's difficult words one more time. Take your time, speak slowly, smile while speaking. You'll sound more natural. College, campus, professor, library, assignment, orientation, comfortable, different, beautiful.
Don't worry if your pronunciation isn't perfect. Mine wasn't perfect either. Practice a little every day.
Role play review. Today, we learned how to introduce yourself, meet new classmates, ask for directions, talk to teachers, ask for help politely, join a group discussion, make new friends. Useful expressions. Let's repeat some useful sentences. Hello, I'm. Nice to meet you. Is this seat free? Could you help me? Where is the library? I'm a first-year student. Would you like to study together? See you tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Idioms review. Today's idioms were really fun. Break the ice. Start a friendly conversation. Hit the books. Study seriously. Learn the ropes. Learn how something works. On the same page. Understand each other. Piece of cake. Very easy. Speaking tips.
Before your first day at college, remember these simple tips. Smile when meeting new people. Introduce yourself confidently. Ask questions if you don't understand. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Practice English every single day.
Final thoughts. You know, when I walked into college for the first time, I was nervous. I thought everyone knew each other. But after talking to just one person, everything became easier. Sometimes all it takes is one smile and one simple hello.
That's so true, Eman. Learning English is exactly the same. You don't become fluent in one day. You become fluent one conversation, one new word, and one small step at a time. Be patient. Keep practicing. Believe in yourself. Every confident speaker was once a beginner.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We hope today's episode helped you feel more confident about your first day at...
Now it's your turn. Have you already started college? Or are you going to college soon? What happened on your first day? Were you nervous or excited? Did you make a new friend? Or did something funny happen like my library story? Tell us your experience in the comments section. We absolutely love reading your comments.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, share, and subscribe to NB English Learning.
Keep learning, keep practicing, keep smiling.
And remember, English becomes easy when you use it every single day.
See you in the next episode of NB English Learning.